Live and in color from Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, it's 1969 World Series Baseball. As the New York Mets meet the Baltimore Orioles for game number 1.
Temperature is 75 degrees. I'm Kurt Gowdy of NBC. This is Bill O'Donnell, the Baltimore Oriole broadcaster. Lindsey Nelson will be with us in New York when we move to Shea Stadium. And down on the field is my Game of the Week sidekick, Tony Kubek. He'll be roaming the stands with interesting guests and sidelights in this series.
Thank you.
Born in Cuba, lives now in Puerto Rico. His 13th professional season. Ground ball out of the reach of Belanger. There's your first hit of the 1969 series. Cleon Jones on first with a single to center. The 2-2 delivery. Struck him out. And the Mets were gone in the top of the first. No runs this past season. And there's the winningest pitcher in the major league this year, 24-year-old Tom Seaver, who won 25 and lost 7. Lives in Manhattan. Uses sort of a rolling curve as a changeup. A high drive into deep right. Swoboda backing up, drawing a bead right in front of the wall and can't get it. Buford leads off with a home run.
Rather than his best equipment, which is supposed to be that good hard fastball. But there was a second.
The outfield deep in the step toward left. Struck him out on a high fastball. This game is a subpar year for him in batting average. Fly ball to center field. Ranging back is A.G. Right on the warning pass for the out. Robinson hit that a long way to straightaway center to retire the side. The Orioles had 1 run, 2 hits. There were no errors and 1 Brody. Second strikeout for Cuellar. Jim Palmer. The 2-2 pitch. And out goes Charles. That's the 3rd strikeout in a row now for Mike Cuellar. Chops away at him. Going to swing. Struck him out. 4 strikeouts for Cuellar. Ground ball to short. Belanger to Johnson for 1 on the first. Double play. An easy double play. The 2-2 pitch. That is strikeout number 3 for Tom Seaver. There's a drive in the left center for a base hit. They're trying to cut it off. It goes to the fence. Glendenon will have extra bases and is in with a stand-up double. Fly ball, right center. Paul Blair going for it. Has a beat on it. And the Mets are out of the 4th. No runs. 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. 3.5. Base hit by Hendricks. The 3rd hit for the Orioles, their first hit since the 1st inning. 3-1 the count. Let's watch here. 2 down. Hendricks is holding ball 4, and the Orioles have runners on 1st and 2nd. And that's the first walk given up. There's a base hit to right. Swoboda's firing to the plate. The throw is off. The throw to 3rd is not in time. Belanger singles to right. Swoboda. It's a little looper. Base hit in the left center. In the score is Dave Johnson. Belanger stops at 2nd, and Cuellar helps his own cause. And he doesn't want to walk. 3-0, Baltimore. There's a drive to right field. That's into the corner. Coming in to score is Belanger. Cuellar's going to 3rd. And in the 2nd goes Buford with his speed. A double. 6 hits off Seaver for the Orioles. Curve is hit to 3rd. Charles up with it. And that's it. 8 men went to the plate. 3 runs for the Orioles. 4 hits. There were no errors and 2 left. At the end of 4 innings,
he got the soft curve 3 times for 3 looking strikes. up the middle for a base hit line to center field, and Clendenin has a 2-for-3 afternoon. Clendenin had the last base open. And Belanger couldn't get to it. The Mets may have their first run. Buford throwing home, and then Clendenin decides to stay at third base. Clendenin took deep left field. Buford, however, is in position. Clendenin trying to come home on the throw, which is way off the third base line. Weiss got a good rip and lined it to fairly deep left field, and Buford. A tough play for Brooks Robinson at third base. Extremely tough, and made the play. All right, Kurt, 2 strikes to A.G., and he gets him on 3 pitches. 6 strikeouts. Another strikeout, 2 in the inning, 7 for Cuellar. No runs, 1 hit, and a man left. Strike 3 is called. 8 strikeouts for Cuellar. Second baseman Johnson goes to first, and that's the ball game. Champsky, batting for the pitcher, has grounded out to end Game 1 of the World Series. Baltimore has been victorious by a score of 4-1. Cuellar had a shaky 7th, a shaky 9th, but pulled out of both jams. McNally, whom Kurt commented about during his pregame conversation, won 15 ball games in a row before he suffered his first setback. Actually, he strung a streak of... Out number 1, McNally hangs up his first strikeout. And appearing for the first time in a World Series, the young left-hander is Jerry Koosman. Koosman goes 6 feet 2, 205 pounds, and this is how Koosman fared during the Mets' pennant-winning 1969 season. He won 17 back up for good by the big club. 2-2. Got him on the fastball right into his hand. So Koosman only 1 base hit. 1-0. Deep right center field. Very deep, A.G. Swoboda. And Swoboda right in front of the 390-foot marker. That ball right there. And he had an earner average of under a run and a half a game. And he's fan foul on let-up breaking stuff for his second strikeout. Keeps on moving in. They expect the bunt. And it was foul tipped off the throwing hand of Andy Etchebarren. Or no, it was missed off Etchebarren. But runners go. Deep left field. Buford giving it a chase. And Buford almost lost that deep fly ball. He looked like he might have almost overrun the ball. Koosman hangs up his 3rd strikeout. And his 2nd out in the bottom of the 3rd. 2 out, no score. Oh, what a magnificent play by Harrelson. Magnificent. One after the fastball. Frank Robinson's got a tough play to the fence in right field, and the Mets have gone ahead 1-0. That's almost in the same spot where Buford hit his home run yesterday for the Orioles. Clendenin with opposite field power just cleared the fence in the right field in front of the Orioles. 1-1. Robinson, tough again, and made it. A looking 3rd strike, and McNally has now hung up 4 strikeouts. 2 strikeouts in the inning, 5 strikeouts for McNally. The 2nd time that he's faced. Fastball is strike 3 looking. He got it right to his letters. McNally fanned the side. And so at the middle of the 5th inning, the score is New York 1, Baltimore 0.
Usher in Shea Stadium. Told the Mets to look him over. There's a fly ball into the right field corner. Deep. That ball is caught by Swoboda. That's twice he's been chased up against fences today. Curve. There's the first base hit of the game for the Baltimore Orioles. Koosman loses his no-hitter. It's quite an RBI total. There goes the runner. The throw by Grody. Blair steals second. The 1-1 pitch to Brooks Robinson. Base hit. is going to be a tie game. Coming in the score is Paul Blair, and it's 1-1. What a stop by Ed Charles Forceway. Another brilliant play in the game. Position behind the catcher. Right. And now look, on a right-handed batter, Langer's out. The National League umpires on. 2-strike pitch. Bounding ball into left field. Charles has his second hit in a row. There goes Charles. There's a base hit to left. Charles is coming around to third. The throw goes into second. And the Mets have runners on first and third. A warm-up action is Dick Hall warming up again now. There's a base hit to left. Coming in to score is Charles. And the Mets take the lead 2-1. 3 hits in a row for the Mets. Al Weiss. The 2-2 pitch. Slow roller. Belanger charging. Throws him out. But the Mets had 1 run. 3 hits in a row. There were no errors and 2 left. We're going to the last of the 9th inning with a score. There go the runners. There's a ground ball to Charles. Makes the bag to throw to first. He had ideas to go to third. He would have been late there. He went to first. Clendenin dug it out of the dirt, and the Mets win it 2-1. Charles made a quick mental recovery on that one. What a ball game this was. And 23-year-old Gary Gentry. He was 23 just a few days ago on October 6th. Won 13, lost 12 during the year. An earned run average of 3.42. A 1-2 delivery. High breaking pitch. Grew up in Los Angeles and attended high school at Scottsdale, Arizona. He attended Arizona State University and Towson State College. He was born. There's a drive hit to deep center. Blair going back, and that one is gone. On the corner. Garrett caught looking, 1 down. Base hit to center. Blair up with it. Stopping at second is Brody. Harrelson at third. Now runners on first and second, 2 down. Drive into right center. It's going to score 2 runs. Gentry's coming to second, and he doubles to knock in 2. Curve is beat to Robinson at third. Robinson throws him out, and the side's retired. But the Mets came up with 2 runs, 2 hits. There were no errors, and 1 left. Jeffrey from a high school in Phoenix. Strike 3. There's a drive to left. It's trapped. It is a base hit. Leon Jones trapped the ball. That's the first hit for the Orioles. Look him out. There's a drive in the deep left center. Racing hard is A.J. What a grab! Help A.J. Saves 2 runs.
Tommy A.J. going all the way to the track. Look at the backhand stab with the glove.
Drug him out. In the 4th for the Mets.
Breaking pitch struck him out. Pitch. And it's popped up down the right field line. It'll be a tough chance for anybody to get to, but Shamsky's there. And he makes the catch. So it is Stadium as Ken Boswell comes up. It's a ground ball wide of Powell, and it is taken at second by Johnson, who throws on to Palmer, who's off the bag at first. He's safe. What a play by Dave Johnson. Right down the left field line, and it is a fair ball. It scores a run as Boswell comes on to score. Good he 2-2 pitch. In there for a call strike. Got him on the breaking pitch. That is the third strikeout. Struck him out, so that is strikeout number 5 for Palmer, and the side is retired. In the bottom of the 6th, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors and 1 left, and this is a payoff pitch. Walking. Third walk issued by Gentry. And here goes, and he walked him. Fourth walk issued by Gentry, second consecutive base on ball. 3-1. Walked him. The bases are loaded. The fifth walk issued by Gentry. Here comes Hodges. In Nolan Ryan's lifetime in the majors, he's pitched 226 innings and struck out 231 batters. And it is a fly ball. It'll be tough to get to. A.G. is going, and A.G. takes it down. Big catch. He's out. Pitch. Struck him out with a fastball. Second strikeout for Ryan. Deep center field, and Blair goes back. It is going, and it is gone for a home run for Ed Kranepool. Kranepool with a World Series home run that puts the Mets out in front 5-0. Two-strike delivery. In there for a call, strike 3, struck him out with a breaking pitch. Struck him out with the curveball, and the New York Mets win the ball game. Gary Gentry gets the win, and the Mets go up 2-1 over the Orioles. And against the Baltimore Orioles in a game in which he took the loss. He was 25-7 with a 2.21 earned run average. Tom Seaver, I'll move back a little, but he gets right up there. Swing and a miss. Seaver gets a strikeout. And it's in there for a call, strike 3. He struck him out. 2 strikeouts for Seaver in the inning. Saturday over the Mets when the score was 4-1. Won 23, lost 11. The earned run average 2.38. Born in Santa Clara. Ground ball is short. Belanger to Johnson for 1. A throw on and a double play. 6-4-3 if you're scoring. Runner goes, and the pitch is high. Grody's throw to Harrelson, and he's out at second base. He's out of here for a home run for Don Clendenin. In there for a call, strike 3. Caught him looking. First strikeout for Cuellar. The Mets are out in the second. 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and none left at the end of 2 full innings of play. It is bunted foul, and it's 2-2. Check it. It's the third strike bunted, and he's a strikeout victim. That's on the outside corner. A call, strike 3. Struck him out with the strike.
Blair starts. Foul hits a high fly in the left center. Agee's calling for the ball, and the Orioles are gone in the 6th. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. At the end of 5 1/2, New York blew it right by him. An overpowering. There he goes. Hit the short. Belanger over to Powell. The Mets are retired in the last of the 7th. No runs, 1 hit. There were no errors and 1 left. At the end of 7 innings here in New York, it's the game, the manager of the Cubs. Seaver's getting tougher and tougher this game. Playoffs and now the World Series. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Eddie Watt. And at the end of 8 innings at Shea Stadium, it's the Mets 1 and the Orioles nothing. The 2-2 delivery. Base hit to left field by Frank Robinson. Fumbled momentarily. Robinson is holding though. So the Orioles have the tying run on now in the top of the 9th. Change up. Bounding ball into right field. Robinson will come to third. Here's the throw by Swoboda, cut off by the shortstop, Harrelson. And the Orioles have the tying run at third now. Wait for him in the outfield. And there's a drive to right center. Swoboda comes up with it. The tag at third. Here comes Frank Robinson. The game is tied. Ron Swoboda making another sensational catch for the Mets. Frank Robinson, the old veteran. They're going to the 3-2 pitch. Runner going. A drive out into right field. Swoboda's over there and flags it down. 1 run for the Orioles. 2 hits. No errors. Struck him out on 3 pitches. Had him going for a bad ball that time. 2 down. Curve is hit in the air to right field. Frank Robinson coming. Can't get it. Over to third is Jones. The throw comes into Powell. Runners on first and third. Swoboda has his seats for him in time right here at Shea Stadium. Swings and bounds it out to Dave Johnson, and we're going to extra innings. Shamsky grounds out on the first pitch. No runs for the Mets.
1-2 delivery. Breaking pitch struck him out. So we'll be going to the bottom of the 10th. Strikeout number 6 for Seaver. No runs, 2 hits. Popped up into short left field, and Buford couldn't see it. He lost it in the sun momentarily. Gallanza can't handle it. Play at second base, and he is safe at second. Larry Crudy in at second base. He squares to bunt. Bunts the ball, a good one. It's taken now by Rickett. Throws to first. Out it hit him in the back. Here comes the winning run. The ball is in play. The Mets win the ball game. The Mets win the ball game by a score of 2-1 as the throw hit Martin in the back. It was in play off in short right field, and pinch runner Gaspar scored from second, and the New York Mets won it in the bottom half of the 10th inning. Nancy Seaver. Ball game about where his home was actually located, because we had always listed him as Appleton, Minnesota. He said, well, actually now it's a place 11 miles away.
There's a fly to right. Here's Swoboda. Down 1-2 now McNally. The key to McNally's his curveball. When he's getting his curveball over, he's really tough. There goes the runner. Strike 3, the throw down. Belanger can't hold the ball. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out with a good fastball. He struck out 2. Loops it into right field on a curveball. Why Belanger improved his average so much. Look out. He just got back, and they're trying to push him up. Belanger was too happy with that tag. There's a drive by McNally, hit the deep left field, and that ball is into the Baltimore bullpen. Dave McNally has put the Orioles out in front 2-0. He hits a home run now and then. You remember home runs by Bob Gibson and Mickey Lolich. There's a long belt by Robinson. Forget that one. It's gone. Nobody moved in the Met outfield or infield. Robinson slams it into deep left center, and the Orioles lead 3-0. And this is the kind of hitting that the Orioles had all year. Strike 3, but the Orioles came up with 3 runs, 3 hits. There were no errors, nobody left. At the end of 2.5 innings, it's Baltimore 3. Struck him out. That's strikeout number 3 for Dave McNally. Strike 3, fastball on the inside corner. 397 has been announced as a paid attendance. Struck him out on 3 pitches. 2 down.
Game number 3 here in the 5-0 win. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5 for Dave McNally. 2 Mets are out in the field delivery. Breaking pitch in for a call. Strike 3. In command. Leon skipping to get out of the way, and it's ball 1. He starts down to first base, and DeMuro calls him back. So Cleon thought he was hit by the pitch ball, and now comes Yogi Berra down from the coaching lines. Hodges showing it to Lou DeMuro, who awards first base. Another shoe polish play here at Shea Stadium. And here comes Earl Weaver. You could bet on that. Way back in left field. Ron Buford goes to the wall. It's going, gone for a home run for Clendenin. Clendenin's 3rd home run in this World Baltimore 3 and the Mets 2. He hit a 2-2 run in the 10th inning yesterday. Here's a ground ball to short. A big hop up to Belanger, across to Boog Powell, and the side is out. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit. No errors in games in their home park to clinch the World's Championship. Swing and a miss. Koosman gets his 5th strikeout of the day. That's a fly ball to deep left, and Buford breaks back now, and it's going, and it is gone for a home run for Al Weiss. And the score is tied at 3-3. Become the hitting star of the world. Delivery to Jones. Swung on and hit in the air to center field, and Blair's going back. It's going, and it is off the wall in play. And Jones is standing up at second with a double. Breaking pitch is hit in the air down the left field line. Buford is racing over, and he can't get it. He short-hopped it. Jones is coming home. There'll be no play at the plate. He scores, and Swoboda goes to second on the throw. The Mets are leading by a score of 4-3. Ron Swoboda. This is a 1-1 pitch. And it is hit to first base off the glove of Boog Powell. And now he is safe. And here comes Swoboda to the plate. He scores. Eddie Watt coming over to cover was behind the runner. And Powell tried to touch strike delivery. Breaking pitch in there for a called strike to strike him out. Second one for Watt. The side is retired. So the New York Mets picked up 2 runs on 2 hits. There were 2 errors and 1 man left. And at the end of 8 full innings of play.
Curve is hit in the air into shallow right. Ron Swoboda waiting. 2 down. The 2-1 pitch. There's a fly ball hit out to left. Waiting is Jones. The Mets are the world champions. Gary Koosman being mobbed. Look at this scene.